Today we are looking at race start and how to maximise the race start advantage that you get in F1 Clash 2023. So firstly, let's talk what is a race start. So this is a part of a component stat on a driver. So if we go to drivers, go to Nico Hulkenberg, for example, he's got a race start of 27 and Piastri at the minute down at 18. Now, to work out how we get a race start, because perfect race start is nothing that we do in the race itself. So we come to the general game info and we look at how race start is calculated. So before the start of the race, your race start bonus is already determined. So regardless of you use aggressive boost, medium boost, whichever boost you potentially use, your race start is already determined. So it evaluates all 24 drivers' race start stat and assigns the bonus accordingly. So the top 4 drivers with the highest race start stat will get a perfect bonus. That's the best one to get when starting a race. You will get a substantial advantage for overtaking and defending in the first lap. The next 4 get fast, then the next group get good, and the drivers at the lower end get race starts of average and slow. So that bottom part here, race start bonus, will greatly impact your ability to overtake and defend during the first lap of the race. The higher your position in the race start competition, the better your bonus will be. So your race start stat, if you keep improving it, is going to be absolutely brilliant for you. Now, there is boosts available to you for the race start. So you can, even if you don't think you're going to get, if you've got a low race stat driver, you could use Firework, for example. You get an extra 6 stats on the race start. Rooster, you get an extra 8. So there's a fair few race start ones in here to have a look at. Look at Street Shark, plus 10. So let's get into a race and I'll show you my tip of doing the best start. So I'm going to show you something very interesting. I've just showed you how it should work, but one thing I have noticed that regardless of any boost type, if you stick a boost on a driver, they will get potentially a perfect start. And I'll show you in this one. Watch Kevin Magnussen and Yuki Tsunoda. So Yuki Tsunoda on race start 33 should get a better start than Kevin Magnussen on 27. But what we're going to do is we're going to stick a non-race start impacted boost on Kevin Magnussen and watch the difference it makes. You're going to find that Yuki Tsunoda gets not a perfect start, but Kevin Magnussen does. Even though we've used a boost, that doesn't affect the race start. So this seems a little bit potentially broken at the moment. So we're going to use and take full advantage of it. And let's show you exactly how I mean here. We'll get qualifying in Barcelona. And we'll sort out the positions. So we qualify okay then. Kevin Magnussen P15, Yuki P20. So remember, Yuki has got the better race start. So ultimately, he should get a better one than our drivers. We're going to use a boost that doesn't impact on him. So we're going to use Merlion, which has speed, cornering, and pit time. We're going to pick mediums, and we're going to start. Now, even though we haven't amended the race start stat on Magnussen, Yuki Tsunoda should get a better start. But watch this. There we go. Look at that. So even just a boost on Kevin Magnussen impacts the boost start for Yuki Tsunoda. And you can see now, what I want you to do is boost all this first lap as hard as you can. Because look at Kevin Magnussen with that boost start getting through the field. He's already up to P9 and make that P8. We're going to keep boosting. So Yuki's got an okay start. And look at this, P8, we're going to use all that boost and we're going to get up to P6 and cut down, and Yuki up to P10. So even with a sort of okay start, a fast start, we have made ground pushing for the first lap. It's going to be tricky to hold now, but we've made up some good ground, and you can see Kevin Magnussen at the end of this one has got into P6. So now watch this, and this proves that boost gets you a perfect start. So race start 13 and race start 18, both level 1 common drivers. We're going to go straight into series 4. So these are low series drivers level 1 with probably pretty much the worst race starts you can get. And we're going to show you how you can just get perfect start and get loads of places by just using boosts. So here we go. There is no way we should be getting a perfect start, especially with the AI being stronger than us. And we're not even going to use race start boosts here. Remember, we boost for the full first lap, and that's what gives us all these overtaking opportunities. So where do we qualify? We qualify 18 and 24ths. And we're going to use our boosts again. So we're going to let's use Skull and Nick de Vries. We're going to use a bit of Dead Fast. So again, there is no race start involvement here in terms of boosts. Now watch this. The two worst drivers on the grid probably for race start with boost selected, and look at that, we get a race start of perfect. So it does definitely look like at the moment, as we get through the absolute mayhem at the start, we'll start to then make up some positions on this first lap. It looks like if you use boosts, you will start getting perfect start every time. So Piastri's up to P15, De Vries is up to P19, and we're going to keep pushing then. And look at this, a nice cut up the inside and round the outside for both drivers, and Piastri gets into P14 and Nick de Vries into P17, now into P16. We're going to cut down there, and look at that, even with level 1 commons, with overtaking that's poor, all the stats poor for our drivers, we have gone from, look at that, and we're going to get past Russell even on conserve in this first lap and get P10, Nick de Vries P15, and that just shows you the effect of race start, and you want to be boosting on that first lap. It's an absolute must to get higher up. We've got P10 to P15. We've not made as much ground because we're using level 1 commons, but that race start has helped us gain some ground, and I think it's fair to say, if you want to get a perfect start on F1 Clash 2023, then you need to be using boosts. And to show you this wasn't just about luck, we're now going to try Series 5. So there's no way our common level 1 drivers should be getting a perfect start in Series 5, never mind Series 4. So we get a similar team score opponent, and we'll show you now that race start actually, stat doesn't really matter. If you use boosts, perfect start is yours. Well, that's what it seems anyway. So Baku, so we know last year Baku was a very difficult track to overtake at in terms of the first few corners. They used to block up really badly. Let's see if they do the same here. First time racing the 7 laps of Baku, and we're going to start on the mediums. So let's do the same again. Let's use some boosts that are not to do with race start. We're going to use Eclipse and Merlion. We're going to go medium and hards. And there's no way we should get a perfect start with really low race start stats in Series 5 from the back of the grid. Boosts are on, and perfect start it is. It's incredible how this actually works. So obviously poor overtaking on the drivers, but that's not going to stop Nick de Vries going up into P20. We're going to leave on boosting, and we're going to start making some moves, hopefully, into these few corners. So there's one. And we're going to start gradually getting through. Like, even the hard tyre of Nick de Vries here is burning away at your rival. And there you go, through P16 into P15. This is on the hard tyre. Piastri making his way through now as well. We're going to get through one more, and probably another one as well, P13. We're going to cut down to medium. Here comes Piastri, P18. And look at that, even on medium, De Vries, P12 on the hards, has a run at Kevin Magnussen and takes him. Piastri as well, P16. So look at that. We haven't made as many positions again because of the overtaking stats of the drivers, but just by doing hard tyres, perfect start with the boost, Oh, we're up to P11. It's incredible. So that definitely sums up that it doesn't matter about your race start stat. If you use a boost on whatever driver, then you will get the perfect race start. I hope you've enjoyed that one. It's been an absolute blast, learning every day at the little hints and tips and cheats and whatever you want to call it. But that is the race start perfection completed.